December isn't just the end of a year. It's the final chapter of a 9-year odyssey. As the energies accelerate, this month can catapult you into a higher frequency or flatten you if you're unprepared. So let's talk about being prepared, shall we? Hi, I'm Deborah Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, bringing you Archangel Metatron's Lightworker forecast for December 2025. Buckle up. It's going to be a mad ride right up until the end of the month as you slide into a new exciting year. December is a time for reassessing where you are versus where you want to be. Then setting goals and fulfilling them to facilitate a smooth, satisfying transition into exciting new beginnings. We caution you, do not wait to attend to this task because the energies will pick up speed throughout the month, and you may find yourself flattened if you've not done the necessary preparatory work. Now, my children, get ahead of the game so that you can flow through in optimal comfort, checking items off your list while building momentum to smoothly carry you through, opening many doors of opportunity as you go. For the procrastinators out there, you might consider this the perfect opportunity to tackle that challenge. Conquer it once and for all. If you give in to procrastination, you may find yourself in a pool of bitter regret by month's end. Far better to tackle something and cross it off your list, which will open space to tackle another something. Before you know it, you'll have cleared the decks and will be rewarded with a feeling of satisfaction and peacefulness about your future. You deserve that. Won't you give yourself that gift? We previously encouraged you to undertake a gratitude challenge for the month of December to facilitate the big wrap up of this 9-year cycle. If you have not already started, we encourage you to begin immediately and faithfully carry out the practice each day of December. It will help you in ways that are not immediately obvious, but will become crystal clear as you move through the month. Everything we ask of you is in your best interests, so it would behoove you to apply yourself to the task with all due diligence. That does not mean you must spend the entire month with your nose to the grindstone. Far from it. There will be many opportunities for frivolity, celebration, and gleeful joy. Allow yourself to indulge whenever the opportunity presents itself, basking in that energy. The frivolity will pave the way for the most satisfying month in countless ways. You'll find weather in December will be more unpredictable than usual. At times, it might feel like a journey through a bipolar brain with extreme mood swings and unexpected events. You might feel as if you're being tossed about like an old rag doll. But listen carefully, my children. That is all an illusion. Discomfort sets you up to step into your power as a sovereign soul, to claim and create your reality as you desire it to be, to no longer simply accept what shows up, rather to shape it into your ideal form. You are moving into a time and energy where it becomes critically important to be more discerning about what you accept as reality. You'll no longer be fooled by artificial constructs intended to confuse and mislead. When you're unsure, close your eyes, hold on to your angels, and examine the situation through your third eye. Allow your intuition to make the judgment call. It knows what you need far better than ego, who would dash you against the rocks, sacrificing your future to keep you in a supposedly safe space. You've got to realize ego has very different priorities than soul. Ego's not a bad character. It serves a purpose, but it fears your expansion. That is a threat to the status quo. And ego is all about status quo. Ego will try to trip you up and mislead you at every turn. It's time for you to be wiser, to see through the games, to suss out the truth and use that as your measure of what is in your best interests. You are stepping up to greater authority in your life, where you will no longer allow ego to call the shots. In fairly short order, you'll find it necessary to shift ego into a partnership where it cooperates with your soul expansion rather than digging its heels in and holding you back. This transformation of your relationship with ego will be one of the early priorities that you address as 2026 kicks into gear. In December, you'll find ample opportunity to address your heart chakra expansion. The activation has been installed. Now it's up to you to nurture and encourage its expansion. December is the doorway to a golden gate of opportunity. Make the most of the opportunities that are presented, and more will follow. Any surprises we should expect or prepare for, if we can prepare? There are some surprises from the outer cosmos heading your way that will shake folks up, causing them to question everything they believed with regard to extraterrestrial beings. There may be a few other things, but I don't want to let the cat out of the bag just yet. Some surprises are worth waiting for. What about Three-Eye Atlas? Anything to note about its activity in December? Nothing of note to report yet. They're biding their time. When the moment comes, they'll make a move, and it will be unmistakable. It will cause the populace to question everything they've ever believed. And that, my children, is a good thing. There will always be some unfinished business. If there weren't, you'd be ready to exit the planet, so that's nothing to be concerned about. However, as we said earlier, it would be wise to make your list and move through it with diligence throughout the month so that you don't find yourself overwhelmed with too many vital tasks yet to complete when you run out a month in which to complete them. Any major weather events we need to know about, like tsunamis or floods, earthquakes, fires, hurricanes? Anything that you could share with us that would be helpful? The most we can share with you at this time is that weather will be unpredictable. Be prepared for anything. We have said this repeatedly over the past several months. It was true then, it remains true today. It will remain true into the new year, but it will not remain true forever. Those energies will shift. Gaia will complete her rebirth, and there will be less instability coming from her. Do you see a major conflict with Venezuela? The energy around a potential conflict with Venezuela is building. I regret to say that it will be impacted by the number of souls who shift into an awakening state during the month. The potential is there for mass awakening, bringing millions of souls on board to the Lightworker cause. But that outcome has yet to be determined based upon choices in the interim. We say, keep your eyes on the prize. Spread our message far and wide to encourage more who are on the fence to come over to your side, where the grass is definitely greener and more opportunity awaits. What about the U.S. justice system? You will see some changes in December. More will shift early in 2026. Keep hope alive and know that powerful transformational change approaches. What is the most important thing we need to know in December? The most important thing you need to know is to be about your own business. Spend less time focusing on others. Like, for instance, the orange one. Spend more time focusing on your own priorities. That is the way you can affect the most positive change in your reality. Do not give your power away to those like the orange one by focusing on them. The masses who focus regularly on that one are empowering him, extending his life, so he may continue bullying, decimating, stealing, and victimizing. It's also very simple. He feeds off your energy. Stop focusing on him and watch him deflate like a Thanksgiving balloon after the parade. The most important thing to know about endings is watch for opportunities to wrap things up when you notice them. Do not tarry. Wrap them up and move on. Diligently apply yourself in this manner, and you'll find yourself more often in flow than perhaps you've ever been. For you will be in alignment with the game plan of the creator of the universe. Be present. No need to rush through the month. Take your time. Focus on gratitude, wrapping things up, and new opportunities. There's great potential for you to tie up loose ends and sail into the new year unencumbered, ready for that new 9-year cycle, starting from a clean slate. You'll write your own destiny. Stretch your days like a mother of 12 during the Great Depression. Through your focus, cause your days to expand so that you might harvest the fruit of your efforts, now ripe for the picking. In some ways, you might compare December 2025 with December 1999. It's the end of one era and the bright new beginning of another. Prepare yourself to flow through. Ignore the wise counsel we have shared with you, and you may find yourself swamped by a tsunami, or worse. It's not a time to go running off tilting at windmills. In this moment, focus and precision will serve you best. Make those lists and craft your plan with care. As you take action, check completed items off your list so that when you reach month's end, you're in the best place, physically and mentally, to launch into the wild and woolly energies of 2026. Trust me, this is not a ride you want to miss. I'll be nearby if you need me. Just whistle. Now let's get this show on the road. Yahoo! Love you bunches. Metatron. Friends, if this message resonates, help lightworkers everywhere step into December with clarity and empowerment. Like, subscribe, and share this forecast so more hearts awaken as we complete this 9-year cycle. Be the spark that lights the path. And thank you for staying until the end to receive every juicy morsel of Metatron's message. You are a wise soul. This is Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records. Until next year, wishing you peace, joy, and love every day unto eternity. Namaste.